Chris Tritabaugh, golf course superintendent at Hazeltine National Golf Club in Chaska, Minnesota. I think each event is different, there's differences. So time of year, for one, Ryder Cup is at the end of the golf season, and the build out is enormous. It was great because the weather was cooperative and we didn't have to worry about any turf stress. All that was in the rearview mirror, and the course was just wonderful. And then here's the best thing, when it was done, I didn't have to spend the rest of any major portion of the golf season trying to continue to go on. It was just, we were weeks away from the season being done and we just moved on. So that was nice. KPMG was at the beginning of the year. So that year was 2019. It was cold that year. The grass, just one of those springs where the grass just did not want to grow. It just didn't want to get going. The greens didn't want to grow. Nothing was kind of getting to where we wanted it to be. The rough was barely where we wanted it to be. And everything kind of came together in the last weekend. But then, opposite to the Ryder Cup, you finish in June and you've got a whole year of golf that you have to, continue on. And so you don't really have time for a letdown. You just have to keep going. The USAM has been different. It's kind of late summer. There's no real infrastructure, so that aspect is pretty easy. We've had beautiful weather, and it's just been fun. It's really been fun, and it's been pretty stress-free for the most part. It's been wonderful to work with the USGA, to get to do it with a great team, and the camaraderie that comes from working with your own team and having volunteers is really, pretty awesome. I will tell you what I think the data has done, and the collection of it and the awareness of what we're doing has done, is it allowed us to come into this event just ready from the beginning. We had the numbers right where we wanted them, and we kept them right where we wanted them, and every day the meeting with the USGA to talk about green speed, firmness, moisture levels, all that. It's just sort of, it's a pretty concise meeting because we know right where we are, and the data collection that we've done has put us in a position where there's no guesswork about what we're doing. There's the statement, to measure is to know, and that's really plays out, and it's played out this week. You're measuring these things, you're looking at them, you've got a number to put to almost everything we're doing, at least on putting surfaces, and so we know which dials we have to turn to get to where we want to be. I've worked with Micah Woods, who's here this week and spending time with us, and he and I have gotten to be friends over the years. The metric that I've found to be the most useful is called the growth ratio. Really what it's doing is it's taking a look at, given the weather, given the conditions, how much should the grass be growing, and then how much is it actually growing? And you're setting yourself up with a ratio, with a number. Essentially, it's telling you how much is my grass growing given, again, the conditions and what I would expect. And then working with that number and moving fertilizer rates or nitrogen rates really up and down to hit that number almost all the time. And then utilizing that to really just dialing the maintenance necessary to get to what we want right in, like I said, to a pinpoint.